Jesse Homestead, how the heck are you today? The hat's back, yeah, and for a special reason, and I'll go into that when we get started here. Uh, Today's going to be kind of a fun barn chat, so let's get on with it. Alrighty, this is kind of get some good news. Got a call from a very special lady by the name of Sarah, presenter of the hat. She's a heck of a kid, and one of my new subscribers, by the way. So Sarah, if you're seeing this, God love you, child. I was glad to hear from you, and was really thrilled to hear that things are looking up for you, and that things seem to be going good. And I knew you could do it, you know. And just keep working at it. It's a lifetime commitment and a lifetime worth of work. That's always worth it. Okay. So I'm proud of you guys. And that husband of yours needs a special pat on the back because he went the extra mile to try to make you happy. Keep that in mind. Okay. I'm sure it wasn't easy for him to leave his friends and his family and start a new life somewhere else to keep you happy. Keep that in mind. All right. That's a special kind of commitment. All right. So you got a good man there. Better treat him right. All right. Because down in Texas, they're probably going to shoot you if you don't. All right, this barn chat's going to be a little different because I'm going to overlay some photos of a property I went and looked at, and tell you a little bit about it before I get into the showing of the photos and all that. It's a piece of property that's a foreclosure, and price is sure good, especially if they accept my offer. Yeah. But it's a little rough. Okay. It's actually the way the bank has it set up right now. It's set up in two properties, one across the street from the other. Not a lot of acreage involved. Probably maybe 10 acres worth of pasture on the one side. Once you get in there and clear off all the scruff overgrowth, got a lot of little 1 and 2 inch trees coming up, and yeah, you can tell it used to be a pasture, but it's been let go. And there's an old, really trashed single wide trailer on it, which is going to have to go off to the scrapyard somewhere. But yeah, the house across the street has got like, I don't know, 3.5, 4 acres with it. Yeah, there'd be some good garden spots and, you know, things of this nature. It does have one small outbuilding, about the size of a double car garage kind of thing, a little taller. You could probably fit a tractor in there or something like that. But other than that, not much infrastructure. So, yeah. But the price is really good if they'll go with selling both properties at once. I don't know how their little mortgage thing was set up, but apparently they've got it under two separate foreclosures. Apparently it was the same owners, but I'm not sure how that all went. But anyway, got the realtor working on it and seeing what we could do. And I'll, like I said in this video, I'm going to put up some pictures of the interior of the house. It is fixable, okay? Didn't say it was going to be easy, but it is fixable. Pretty nasty. And so, yeah, yeah. When you see the pictures, you'll sit back and go, whoa. Yeah. But yeah, it's got, the bones are solid. You know, it's not like, I had looked at one other property the same day, and I kid you not, you didn't want to walk inside the house because it was just structurally unsound. And me and the realtor both agreed, good place to start a fire. You know, just burn it to the ground and start all over again because this is shot. Just structurally, there was nothing there, and they were wanting some pretty good money for it. You know, but yeah, little much. So anyway, back to the hat. So as you see, sir, I am wearing the hat. Okay, and gotten some good comments on it, as a matter of fact. But I've never owned a cowboy hat, so thank you very much, dear. That was very sweet. And I do wear it a couple of times now, so I'm kind of keeping it nice and clean and shiny if I ever make a trip to Texas, so that you're not going to trash my hat. But yeah, I'm so thrilled for you kids. I really am, and it was good hearing from you. So keep up the good work. You know, it's going to work for you. Yeah. Spring. God, will it get here? Yeah, this has been the grayest, rainiest, yuckiest spring I've seen so far. I mean, it's just been terrible. About the only time the sun comes out is as you're getting ready to go clock in for work. You know, it's like, really? And by the time you come back out, it's raining again. So yeah, it's been terrible. I guess it's good for the. If I had pastures and grass and cattle, I would be all excited about it. But yeah, not really too much now. I would kind of like to have a little sunshine and get on with this. Oh, we've had some weird weather here. I mean, really weird weather. One night last week, you know, we went from like 60 and 70 degree weather down to like 20 something. When I left work, there's a little asphalt company there by us, and they've got a time and temperature sign, and I had to look twice because it was like, no, that can't be. Although then it hit me, I had to scrape ice off my windows. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, it said it was 27 degrees. It was cool. It was pretty cool. And when I got back here to where I live, it was only saying it was like 30. So difference in the two areas. I drive about 25, 30 minutes to work. Well, 25. So, and it's a little farther north. So, yeah. But yeah, crazy weather. Not much sunshine, you know. It'll probably be sunny and warm tomorrow. I haven't seen the forecast for Monday, but it'll probably be beautiful tomorrow, and I got to go to work. So anyway, so I'm gonna start overlaying some pictures and do a voiceover on the thing, kind of tell you what's there. Yeah, it ought to be exciting. But before I got way onto that, I'm going to try to give you a quote of the day on each barn chat. Yeah, I told you I'd share those quotes with you. And this one's pretty good, pretty sound advice. And I'm trying to kind of incorporate that more and more into my life. And it does make a lot of sense. And so hopefully you can use it too. And here it is. Let's see. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexatious to the spirit. If you compare yourself to others, you may become vain and bitter. For always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. That's it. Enjoy what you've done in your life. And don't worry about other people. Okay? Competing with the Joneses gets you nowhere. All right? Other than frustrated. And make you spend money where you shouldn't. Okay? So I think that's a pretty good little quote. Something to try to live by. And, yeah. You know, they say that if you're going to be successful in life, you surround yourself with successful people. And if you don't surround yourself with successful people, you're going to have a much harder time meeting your goals and your successes. So try to keep that in mind. You know, the old birds of a feather flock together kind of thing. Really, there's a lot of truth in that. And it's not so much that you want to be like them, but they affect you mentally and spiritually with their attitudes toward life. And when you're trying to move forward on something, if they're not in your corner and they're standing there going, oh, that's not going to ever work, you're never going to try. Right? If you never try, it's like Thomas Edison with the light bulb when they asked him about all his failures, you know, of not being able to get the electric light to work. He viewed his failures as just kind of, he knew now one additional way not to do it. Okay, and kept moving forward. So always look at your glasses half full, folks. And no matter what life throws at you, just kind of take a step back and go, wow, okay. I had went through a period in my life where I got negative, you know, just terribly with things because things wasn't going the way I thought they should. And it changed my personality a lot and changed the way I thought a lot. Okay. So what you got going on up here, I had heard somebody say something the other day that really made a lot of sense. Even when you're talking to yourself, you know, how you go over things in your mind, you know, to be gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself like you were talking to a good friend. And that way it doesn't end up negative and you don't hang on to those negative thoughts. Kind of something to think about. You know? Keeping a positive outlook helps. Be realistic. Understand what you're facing. Situational awareness. All right. Don't go off into, you know, pink clouds and unicorn land. But be gentle with yourself. Stay positive. And move forward with your plans. And have a plan. That's number one. Have a plan. Okay. I've just about finished editing on the additional one on credits and so forth of how to get your credit in line to get ready to float a mortgage for a place. Things of this nature. I'd like to hear some input on this video from folks who are, you know, wrestling with that problem of what your situation may be. Don't have to go into great detail, but so that I can do some research on it and see if there's answers to your problems. Okay? Because the goal of this whole thing is to get you on your property. That's the goal here. To get you on your homestead so that you can begin your journey. All right, I'm going to cut away from here. I'll be showing you some photos here in just a second. And yeah, they're beautiful. I'm telling you, it's a lovely place. Just a little dusting and cleaning, and it should be just good as new. See you in a bit. Okay, here we go. This is the tour.
What you're looking at there is the front of the place. Roof needs repaired. It's leaking in just a couple of spots, but it's probably going to need a new roof on it. As you can see, the siding and so forth all has to be scraped down, power washed, and the whole thing repainted. Some shutters put on, you know, general exterior repairs. I didn't take a lot of pictures of the land around it, primarily because the condition of the land is pretty cluttered with trash, debris, you know, busted down furniture. You know, a lot of truckloads are going to end up coming out of this place. But at least it's solid. There's nothing collapsing on it. The roof trusses seem to all be good. It does have a semi-wraparound porch on the thing with a halfway decent view. It sets up on a hill. One of the big things that would have to be done is to close up underneath the house, because right now a large portion of it is an add-on, and I would imagine in the wintertime the floors get pretty cool. But you could also, the house does have the potential, it's a 2-bedroom, but it does have the potential of a 3rd bedroom being added off on the side of it. So there you got a picture of the living room. A little gas heater is its main source of heat. It does have a very small attic area, which in looking at it, thought that attic opening would probably make an excellent spot to run a chimney up to put a wood burner in there to handle most of the heating of the house. So yeah, not too bad. Bedrooms, the carpeting is pretty much trashed. Paintwork is same as in the living room. I think the person was a heavy smoker and had been there for a lot of years. It does have electric baseboard heat, which I'd want to get rid of. To be quite honest with you, my goal on this, if I do get this place, would be to convert this over to wood heat. Same thing on bedroom 2. Carpeting's totally trashed. This is one of the rooms where it's got a small roof leak that. Here again, you need to put a new roof on the thing. Got a little bit of closet space, not huge, but the bedrooms aren't large, but they're not excessively small either. They're doable. Then you get to the kitchen. Now there is the beauty of the house. There's its strong point, and honestly, it does have one strong point. That is, looking at that sink. That is one of the old-fashioned steel porcelain. Double sinks with the counter built on, that's in good shape, and I love those kind of sinks. So that would be one thing that would definitely be kept. It's got a combination of wood and metal cabinets in there. That thing you see sitting in the corner there is a little dishwasher, which I doubt works. This is the other part of the other side of the kitchen, small dining area. And if you look back, you can see on the left-hand side there's the utility hookups for washer and dryer. That would make an excellent mudroom. It really would. Put a small sink back in there, and maybe a small shower even, and have a place, wall that off from the kitchen dining area, and where you could come in and kind of shed the muddy boots and things of this nature before coming on into the house. So to make a nice little mudroom, nice little wash area, and isolate it off from the kitchen. It'd make the dining area fairly small, but that's not too big of a deal. I'd also looked at the option of the attic area has enough to run a main trunk line through, and what I was considering, because it does not have any central air, of being able to put a central air unit on it, but also by it having that, I could also put in what they call a wood furnace, which would be ideal. You know, they run a couple of grand, but you know, it's like having a gas furnace only powered by wood, and it's all like exterior of the house. So there'd be an option on that too. You can't hardly see it, but if you're off to the right-hand corner, you may see the shadow of the shed that's back in there. But like I said, the little house has got potential. It's a small place, but I don't need anything really big. And I think it would work out just fine for me. The land needs a lot of cleaning and clearing and so forth, but yeah, it's got a lot of potential. It's all going to depend upon the price because the house needs quite a bit of work. So let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.